All right, listen up, 40 acres. It's the Texas Football Talking Point. I'm Managing Editor Travis Stewart, Associate Editor Greg Tepper, and today it is the Texas Longhorns. And break out your slide rules because it's rudimentary math today. We're going to do some basic addition between. I'm sorry, is this too much for you?
Oh my gosh, I didn't bring my calculator.
Hang in there, you'll be fine. 3 running backs at Texas who can do legitimate damage: Malcolm Brown, Jonathan Gray, Joe Bergeron. You tell me if you've got 40 carries a game. No, we'll say 50. 50 carries a game that you want to. 40. I like 40 better. 40 carries a game. You divide up those 40 carries between those 3 running backs. How do you do it?
I give Joe Bergeron 20, I give Malcolm Brown 10, and I give Jonathan Gray 10.
You have to defend that immediately.
I will.
That
I will.
make sense.
Because Joe Bergeron, I think, is your every down back. He's the bull. He's the guy that you go to and you say, all right, you're going to carry us across the finish line. You're the guy that we're going to go to on most of our plays. The problem with Malcolm Brown and Jonathan Gray is, they're a change of pace guy to me, because Joe Bergeron is the up the middle, slam it up the middle guy. Malcolm Brown, Jonathan Gray are the more explosive threats, and beyond that, Malcolm Brown and Jonathan Gray have not necessarily been the most durable players. Malcolm Brown has had injury problems. Jonathan Gray has already had 2 shoulder surgeries in his amazing high school career. I think right now you want to protect those guys as much as you can. And Joe Bergeron is, as I said, a bull. He's a guy you can give the ball 20 times a game. If there's anybody who's getting the lion's share, it's him.
That literally makes my brain go.
That is
in a
the right
new,
one.
fast-paced offense, as it's supposed to be in our major apple. We've heard rumors of Texas changing offenses before over the years. It always ends up looking the same. But I think this time it will be more fast-paced. I don't think Joe Bergeron makes sense as a 20-carry-a-game key go-to guy in every snap. I think that's actually Jonathan Gray. I think he is the best balance between the power of Joe Bergeron and I think the little more breakaway speed of Malcolm Brown, although Brown's got some power as well. I think Gray is your best combination of the two. I think you ride him 15. I think you go with Malcolm Brown 15. I think Joe Bergeron's going to pick up 10 for every time you get a first and goal at the 7. Then you start putting in Bergeron. I think that's where he really shines.
I think if you're only using Joe Bergeron in the red zone, you're wasting his talent. I think this is a guy who's already shown that he can carry this offense. He's already shown that he can be the guy. I go back to him. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And that running game can hum if you give the ball to Joe Bergeron.
I don't see how it's possible to not give Jonathan Gray at least a lion's share. Now, Malcolm Brown, I understand him out on a limb with because he hasn't been healthy, and I'm putting a lot of stock into what he did really early and not what he's done as of late. Just call me a believer. But I think Joe Bergeron can be a horse. I don't think he's the right horse for the new stable for Texas.
Let's put it this way. He can't really go wrong. That's an embarrassment of riches they've got in the backfield. Whoever get the carries are probably going to be pretty effective.
It's an embarrassment of riches, but they still have to find a way to get it to translate to points. That is a Texas Football Talking Point. That's a wrap. I'm Travis Stewart, Managing Editor. Greg Tepper, Associate Editor. We'll see you next time.
DCTF Talking Points produced by JPTV. Find us on the web at jeffpowertv.com.